Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am back today with 4 very simple desserts you can make for either 4th of July that's coming up right around the corner or any time of the summer. These are perfect treats to make and they are super delicious. All of them are very simple. You're not using your stove, they're no bake, and they are delicious. So let me kind of run through what we're going to make today. I'm going to show you how to get some watermelon stars, which are delicious and healthy and super simple. And you can take them to any picnic, summer gathering. They just are a little more festive. I also made these mini banana splits. Delicious. They are so easy to make, and the kids can help. They love them. I also have these very fun chocolate dipped pretzel rods and this delicious trifle. It's a berry trifle that I'm going to show you how to make. So if you want to see how to make any of these, you just need to keep watching and I'll show you how to make each one. Okay, so I have this beautiful watermelon on a piece of parchment paper just to keep it less messy. And to make the watermelon stars, it's really simple. You're just going to need a knife. And you're also going to need a star cookie cutter. Now this is one of my smaller ones. I've had it for years. You can find them anywhere. And the first thing we're going to do is just cut into our watermelon and just have it. Just so it's easier to work with. Doesn't have to be perfect. You just have to get it cut in half. Beautiful. Slice it. Both ways are just equally easy. Lay your round down. And then take your cookie cutter right around, just like you would on dough. Just straight around. Bring it back up. Okay, and then just carefully press up from the bottom and you got your little stars. And who doesn't love watermelon on a hot July, August day? This is perfect for 4th of July, especially if you need something really quick and festive to run out the door with. Look how cute. These are so easy to make, and your kids can definitely make them. And they just go in a little bowl and look really pretty sitting out on any picnic table or any counter. And they're delicious and they're festive and they're easy. Just like that. I'm going to take my knife underneath them just to help them up without cutting into the other ones. Just need to kind of get a little barrier underneath and help them straight up out of the melon if you don't slice in the little rounds. And they come straight out in the bowl. I'm just going to cut around this one and just keep going around till you get a whole bunch of stars. And if you have leftover watermelon, you could certainly just put it in the bowl underneath the stars and fill it up a little bit, or you could eat it before the party. So here is the bowl of star watermelon pieces, and this is perfect for any 4th of July or summer gathering. It's delicious, healthy, easy to make, the kids can help, and extremely festive for 4th of July. So now we're going to make a trifle, and this is going to be like a red, white, and blue trifle. So you definitely can make everything homemade if you wish. I'm taking some help from the store. So for this, you really only need 1 pound cake. These were buy one, get one free, and I'm probably going to use about 1.5, I'm guessing. I got 2 containers of Cool Whip, 1 container of instant pudding, some fresh blueberries that I've cleaned, some fresh strawberries that I've cleaned, You're going to want some type of glass trifle. You could definitely use a big vase that you've cleaned. I just own one, so I'm going to be making it because we love these kind of desserts in the summer. This is a no-bake dessert, so let's get started making it. So the first thing I'm going to do is take one of my pound cakes. Again, these were buy one, get one free in my grocery store. You could also use an angel food cake. Either or works. It doesn't really matter. I'm going to take it out of the packaging. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my star cookie cutter again because this is going to be festive. But you can see it's not very big. And we're going to have to get into the middle of the bread to really, or the cake, to really get a large enough piece for a star. So I'm just going to cut probably 4 pieces from the middle, about 1 inch thick. We're going to cut them out with a star cookie cutter. Push it out gently and lay it on just a little plate to the side. You don't have to do this, but I just want it to look cute. So I'm going ahead and continuing to use my star because it is 4th of July weekend. This is going to go live a few days before, so if you have a company picnic that you need to take something to, if you have a family barbecue or something going on, this is a great thing to make because it is easy. Again, this is something your kids could definitely help with, and even the littlest ones can do that. And it's no bake, so your kitchen's not getting heated up. And I'm gonna do one more. And it's delicious. Maybe I forgot to mention how good it is, but it's really delicious. Okay, so the rest of these, we're just gonna chop up into little pieces. We're not wasting it. It smells so good. Love pound cake. So just chop them up in little cubes. It's really easy to do. You don't have to even be precise with it. Just get them diced up the best you can. I'd love to hear what you guys are doing for 4th of July. Okay, we're going to start now with the strawberries. So all I'm going to do with some of the strawberries is slice them thin. So take off the green top. I'm going to slice them long ways, kind of like this. Cut it in half, turn it on its side, and give it a couple slices. And there's you some thin sliced strawberries. So I'm going to do that for quite a few of them. Okay, so we got our cubed bread. We got our stars that I cut with the cookie cutter. We got our sliced strawberries and our blueberries. Now, let's push this out of the way and get going with the filling. So, this is super easy. You could definitely do this with homemade whipping cream if you prefer. I'm just using Cool Whip. It's quick and easy. And all you're going to do is take your bowl, add the Cool Whip. I like it kind of in between frozen and thawed. I like it a little more cold. Just one container right in the bowl. And then you're going to mix 1 box of the instant pudding. And this is vanilla. It's basically going to help stabilize the Cool Whip. If you're making it on your own, you definitely need to stabilize it to make it last. Otherwise it will deflate and, you know, go get runny really fast. So we're going to add 1 package right to the Cool Whip and stir it in. I only like to add about 1 cup of milk. I don't want it super thin. You could definitely make the pudding before you mix it in with the Cool Whip, but I don't do all those steps. I do it all at the same time in the same bowl. Done it this way for years. And you just want to mix and mix it well. You could definitely use a whisk. Just get it incorporated really well together. And let it sit once you mix it up for a minute or two. It don't take long. That's why we use instant. The box of instant pudding calls for 2 cups of milk. And if you make it that way, that's fine. I've just always preferred just the 1 cup of milk in this recipe. Normally, if I make pudding, I definitely would follow the steps. But this is a different thing. So I like just 1 cup of milk. And there we go. We still have 1 Cool Whip for the top. And now we have this amazing vanilla whipped topping that we will drizzle down over the trifle. Okay. Okay, so it's time to start building the trifle. So the first thing you want to do is get your stars, if you are using stars, and put them up against the side. This is just going to kind of make it look festive. And just kind of see how many you need to go around the outside of the trifle from bottom. All the way around. There we go. Is there a better one? Let's see if this one will fit better. We can probably fit one more in right here. Okay. So we got all of our stars, as you can see, at the bottom. I'm going to take 4 or 5 blueberries and go in between each star. Just press them in there. Right in between. See how I'm doing it? And this is really just for presentation. You don't really have to do it like this. You could definitely just put everything in and layer it, but I thought since it's for family and friends, we could definitely make it pretty. You see what I did? Can you see them around there? Okay, so in the middle now, we're going to add some of our cubed bread, just right in the bottom. Cube bread, what am I talking about? We're going to add some of our cubed pound cake. Then we're going to take some of our delicious Cool Whip and vanilla topping, if you will, and just put it right down in. And all we're going to do is layer some of the strawberries right on top. And I just have 1 package of strawberries and 1 package of blueberries. Then I'm going to take some blueberries and put them right in the middle. More bread. Bread. I keep saying bread, don't I? More pound cake right on top. More of the Cool Whip and vanilla pudding mixture. And now, let me get that right there. I'm going to add more strawberries. Kind of let those fall down a little bit on top of the stars. It's a matter of how you want it to look and how much time you want to take into it, but it's really quite simple to make and delicious. This is a summer treat that we have every year. Okay. More blueberries. I'm going to leave a handful of them for the top. And now we're going to add the rest of our mixture of Cool Whip and vanilla pudding right over the top. Spread it out. So it kind of drizzles down a little bit. That's the last layer of that. And then we're going to top it with more pound cake right on top. Just like that. So we built it up. We got our stars and we got strawberries and blueberries and vanilla whipped cream basically drizzled down, and now we're going to top it. So I'm just topping it with one container of Cool Whip right on the top, and you're just going to kind of press it down. Again, I like it partially frozen. I think it works better, especially if you're letting it sit up in the refrigerator for any amount of time. The colder the whipped cream, the better. So just pile it on. I use one whole container for the top. Make sure we get plenty of delicious whipped cream. And I'm just using a spoon. You can use an offset spatula, whatever you have. I'm not being that picky today. And just kind of go all the way around. Kind of seal it. Right to the edge. And then how you decorate the top is up to you. For me, I'm going to add some strawberries that are sliced around the outside edge. You can do it however you want. This just makes it look even more festive. I'm just going around and adding those sliced strawberries right to the edge. You can put as many, or you could just leave it with Cool Whip on the top. It's whatever you want to do. My husband's going to die when he eats this because he loves this dessert so much. He's going to be so happy that I made it. Just right around. Oops. See how you can just move them? Just like that. Add a few more just in some big spots where we have more room. Then I'm taking my star, my last star, putting it right on top. There you go. Like that. And I'm drizzling blueberries all around it. It'll help it stand up. Kind of push it down a little bit and pack blueberries all the way around it in the middle. Again, this is something the kids can definitely help make, if not make on their own. There's no cutting involved except for the strawberries, and you could do that ahead of time if you were worried, or you could give them like a little butter knife and they could certainly do what they need to do with a butter knife. And just stack up however many blueberries you want, but it looks like our dessert is done. So I'm going to cover it with clear wrap, put it in the refrigerator, and kind of let it set up, and this will kind of help the cling wrap not go down onto the whipped cream. I think I'm going to go all the way around. I have enough blueberries, I can do it. You just want to kind of push them so they're secure in the whipped cream. That's beautiful. So here it is, the 4th of July trifle that is super easy, delicious to make, no bake, no heat dessert that is perfect for any family picnic, school gathering, church gathering. And if you just cover it with plastic wrap, it will last a couple days in your refrigerator, so you can definitely make it ahead of time. It looks absolutely amazing, and it's going to be delicious. Okay, so now we're going to make the Festive pretzels. Super easy. You need some pretzel rods. I'm going to use some white chocolate and some semi-sweet chocolate, and I'm going to use half a bar. I'm going to put 1/2 in this bowl and 1/2 in this bowl. I've also got a little cup of some blue sprinkles, and I also got a cup of some red sprinkles. So the first thing, like I said, we're going to break up the chocolate and put them in the bowls. Okay, so the reason I'm only using half is because I'm going to use the other half in another recipe I'm showing you in just a few minutes. But I'm just going to start with half of the white chocolate bar. These Ghirardelli ones are delicious. We're just going to break it up in small little pieces. This is another treat that the kids can help make. They really can. Because we're going to microwave this chocolate until it melts, so we're not going to use a double boiler, which is the way I kind of learned to do it in culinary school. We're just going to put it in the microwave, and it's going to melt the same way. You just got to be careful. Stir it like every 10 seconds until it's completely melted. Do one bowl at a time, and you don't have to use white chocolate. You could use all semi-sweet milk chocolate, whatever you want to use. I'm using both just to kind of jazz it up a little bit. The chocolate melts better if you just break it up, so that's why I do that too. Okay, I'm going to pop these in the microwave and get them melted. Again, I'm going to stir them every 10 minutes. Again, I'm going to stir them every 10 seconds. So both of the chocolates are melted. The white chocolate takes less time, always. And I have my sprinkles for the dark chocolate, which I'm using red, and the sprinkles for the white chocolate, which I'm using blue for 4th of July. But you could certainly use any color you want, and you just want to get in there. If you have to, use your spoon and give the pretzel sticks a nice coating of the chocolate, just like that. And then, over your paper towel, of course, you're going to put them in the sprinkles. Just like that. You're going to stand them up in a jar to harden. So I'm just going to repeat with the chocolate and the white chocolate. So now just let them set up until the chocolate is hardened. So now on with the mini banana splits. These are kid friendly again, super easy to make, perfect for any summer gathering, and delicious to top it off. So let me show you how we make these, and these are a family favorite in our house. First, I've got some melted semi-sweet chocolate that I melted in the microwave. I just stirred it in like 10-second intervals, and some white chocolate. I've got a cookie sheet with some parchment paper, a melon baller, a knife. If your kids are making it, they could certainly use a butter knife. That would be fine in this recipe. I have some sprinkles that I mixed together, red and blue. I have some gelato. This is the sea salt caramel. You could definitely use any ice cream you want. Some bananas that are kind of hard. I also have some cherries. These are just sweet cherries because I love the way they look, but maraschino cherries work great too. And some whipping cream. So let's get started making these delicious little treats. So the first thing I did was take a large banana. I cut it into 3 different sections. You can see they're about 2 inches long. And then all you're going to do is take the peeling off. Just be careful while you do it. Make sure your bananas are kind of stiff. And then you're going to take your melon baller. I like it a little bit smaller. So then, okay, then you're going to take your melon baller, and it's real simple. You're just going to haul out the middle of the banana. Be careful, and you could definitely use a spoon. But this is where you're going to put your ice cream, and you're going to use the same little melon baller for your ice cream. So there's one. You want them to be able to sit, so make sure you cut it flat. You want them to sit up. My melon baller is a little big, so just be careful as you go around. We've made these for a lot of years. My family loves banana splits, and I found this a long time ago online, and I've been hooked ever since. And they are perfect for spring or summer. Perfect. So you're just going to repeat and get you some bananas ready. And I'm using a cookie sheet because we're going to pop these in the freezer. And you definitely want to make sure that your bananas are not too ripe, or they will just turn into mush. So we've got our little hauled out bananas, and all we're going to do is dip the bottom in chocolate, whichever kind of chocolate you like the best, and then roll it around in the sprinkles. Sit it right on your cookie sheet and let it harden. Okay, these need to go in the freezer for about 5 or 6 minutes till that chocolate hardens up. So once the chocolate has hardened, you're going to take your favorite ice cream. I'm just using a little bit of a gelato with the same melon baller or spoon, whatever you have, and just add a little bit of that ice cream to where you hold out the banana. Just easy, easy stuff. Just scoop it right in. You don't want to fill the whole banana up with ice cream, so it's just a little scoop. I'm just kind of helping it with my finger. It's better if the ice cream is a little softer while you're working with it. Back into the freezer they go. So now let me show you how we finish these off. And you can see some of the ice cream ran down. That's completely fine. You add some whipped cream. And a beautiful cherry. That is your mini banana split sundae. It's adorable. Got to finish them up. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed seeing how to make these very simple recipes that you can make with your kids, and they are really easy to make. They are perfect for any spring, summer gathering, especially the 4th of July. And you can just tint these with some plastic wrap. Most of them will last. These are melting on me because I've been talking for a while, but you can definitely put these back in the freezer and just kind of let them harden up a little bit after you put the whipped cream on, and bring them out right before dessert. So super easy to make. You couldn't find easier recipes if you tried for a festive 4th of July, or like I said, a beautiful spring or summer garden party. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions or comments, please leave those below. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos. Thanks for watching, you guys. Have a great 4th of July. I won't be posting a video on this channel on that day. I might have a vlog up later in the week on my other channel, but I will be taking the day off. So I hope you all have a beautiful and blessed and fun 4th of July. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.